And welcome to the Vortex Healing Centre's Global Monthly Meditation, and thank you for joining us this beautiful sunny day here in Tasmania. It's not something we've been able to say often, but it has been just warm again. Been lovely, so I hope you're all out there enjoying it. I just want to talk about today a little bit about the way the frequencies have risen and the effect it's having physically on people, and much more so the effect that it's now having on the planet. And the planet herself has to adjust to the much higher frequencies, and which means everything moves at a faster rate, and the inside of our dear Mother Earth is vibrating a lot higher, so it's pushing things around, and we're noticing a lot more earthquakes and things, specifically in the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean. However, in Italy, there was a report of boiling water and out in the ocean there off the coast of Italy, and it was just so hot. It was near boiling point at the surface, and deeper down it was just as hot. And then yesterday, later on, the coastline has been hit by massive waves, and they're not tsunamis, they're not anything other than very big waves, and there's no warning, no anything, and it's caused quite a bit of damage. So they're wondering if it was the supervolcano that is located off the coast of Italy starting to send a bit of lava and stuff out. But if there's a lot of rumbling and moving down there, then that would explain it, but they still can't explain it. But we have to be aware that Gaia is a living planet. It's a living, breathing part of all that is and all that we are. And she has to adjust to the frequencies as well. I notice the animals adjusting to the frequency beautifully. I notice that there's more communication with our guides and our own intuition, which is just wonderful. Being able to be aware of things before they happen, and to be aware of what is going on around you and what is needed. It's going to be a great bonus for us. And so I hope you're all feeling this. It's been a very rugged time these last few months, and looking very much forward to the year of the horse, when we start to get out of this waiting period, when we're trying to clear up all the rest of the junk we haven't released, and when we're ready to take action and move towards our new roles. Now, as we have our quiet time today, I'm going to ask you to tune into what these changes will mean for you. You probably won't get specific answers, but you may get feelings, and you may get an idea or a glimpse of an opportunity that's about to happen. And there's going to be lots of them, but a few of them are going to be way off centre and not what we would normally do. This is where we're going to need to be brave. Okay, so grab your favourite crystal and let's get comfortable and start. Today I have a lovely labradorite with me, which we can't really see. Is he going to flash? Gorgeous yellows and golds anyway. And the labradorites do form a wonderful shield around us, and yes, they help us to glow as well. Okay, so when you sit down, we start to take our deep breaths. drawing deeply from the centre of the earth, up through our feet and into our higher heart. This aligns all the chakras from the centre of the earth to our higher heart. And as you do this, and as we are becoming more sensitive, you should be able to feel as the energy goes through each chakra, and you'll feel it start to tingle, or you'll be aware of it. And then we do 3 deep breaths from the centre of the universe, drawing down from the great central sun, from the creator of all there is, through the top of our heads and again into our higher heart. Three deep breaths from there, aligning all our chakras. And we do 3 combined breaths, combining the energy of the Mother and the Father, and with our own particular seed of God. So we're creating our own Trinity, which brings us into complete harmony and alignment. When this happens, we activate each and every cell. Bringing us into our most aware and powerful state. Now I want you to do another combined breath, only this time we're going to take it to our third eye, or the spot between the eyebrows. As we're going forwards, we're going to need to be able to see clearly, and so many of us have calcified pineals and restricted use of our pineals. So as we do this breath, combined breath, I want you to visualize your pineal. It's a teardrop shape, and it's actually lying down. So what I want you to do is visualize it standing up, and as the energy enters from above and below, it will start to pulse. You should actually be able to feel this pulse. And the more you do it, or the longer you do it, the stronger it gets. But if it is putting pressure on your head, you need to do another deep breath and push it out through your skull. And now our pineal is active, and it is hopefully quite active in many people. If you're not feeling the throbbing much, then you do need to work with it and keep pushing it out like we have today, because that cracks open the calcification around it. I'm also being shown today a lot of Egyptian statues in various forms. One in particular that stood out was Bast, the cat, and it had a necklace around it with an ankh hanging from it. Now this is leading us to the wholeness of life. So I want you now to take a combined breath and breathe it out through your throat. This is often where the communication gets stuck because we can't express ourselves or we don't know how to express the energy we're feeling. But if the energy becomes strong enough, we can. Some of you may feel all your chakras being activated as we do the work with the thyroid gland or the master gland or the throat chakra. And I want you to say in your mind, please help me to be aware of any opportunities or messages coming my way. And if you're like I am, you sometimes forget to be aware or listen. So I always program in a little saying or a little exercise saying, when this message is due or coming, please give me an itchy left ear. And that reminds me and keeps me balanced when the message comes through. Very simple and always works for me, so now we're fully aligned, fully activated. We're totally protected within our pranic tube. And it's time now to sit with your higher self. You can do it via the heart room, entering your own heart room. Or you can just trust yourself enough now that you are getting answers from the higher self. And ask whatever you would like. Allow yourself to go deep. And I'll call for you shortly. I want you to bring your awareness back now, and by just taking another deep breath. Would like you to keep your awareness out as much as possible, because it's only when we listen that we hear. And by the way, there's so much false information out there now with this AI. We may even, all the stuff we talked about with Italy, or I talked about with Italy, may all be AI. So we just have to watch and wait and listen. This is Grandmother Sue, just wishing you a wonderful day and a wonderful month ahead. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.